Let's be real, the college admissions process can feel like a total maze, and now with the new digital SAT, it's like the walls are moving. Today, we're going to break down a service called Scholarsphere that's basically claiming to be the new map you need.
So yeah, the digital SAT is officially here. And if you're a student or a parent, just seeing that question up on the screen ready might make your pulse quicken a little bit. We're not talking about a minor tweak here. This is a whole new ballgame, and those old paper study guides probably aren't going to cut it anymore.
But hey, a new test also opens the door for a totally new way of thinking about prep. You know, when the rules of the game change, your strategy has to change with it. This is way less about those all-night cram sessions and way more about just studying smarter, not harder.
And that brings us to what everyone's calling the Modern Prep Challenge. It's a serious juggling act, isn't it? You've got test prep, you've got essays, you've got extracurriculars, and somehow you have to keep your grades up through all of it. It's completely normal to feel kind of overwhelmed by the whole thing.
And this is exactly where Scholarsphere's whole philosophy comes from. They looked at all this pressure and basically said, wait a minute, why is test prep still a one-size-fits-all thing? What if it could be custom-built around your specific strengths and, more importantly, your weaknesses?
So their solution is what they call a personalized AI-powered path. The whole idea is to take the raw power of technology, its ability to find patterns in your mistakes that you'd never see, and blend it with the kind of guidance and intuition that, honestly, only a real human expert can give you.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce here? It really boils down to 3 key ingredients. You get live teaching from actual tutors. You get these really smart diagnostic tools to figure out exactly where you're starting from, and then the AI comes in and stitches it all together to build a learning plan just for you.
And this isn't just some theory they cooked up. They've already had over 1,200 students go through their system. That's a pretty big number, which means they have a ton of data and real-world experience to back this whole thing up.
All right, so let's pop the hood and take a look inside. What does this digital toolkit actually look like? What are the features you'd be working with day to day? So for a student, the whole journey is laid out pretty simply. First, you take a free diagnostic test. That sets your baseline. Right after, the AI crunches the numbers and gives you this incredibly detailed breakdown of your performance. Then you start practicing with their AI tutor. Her name's ELA. And the whole time, the system is tracking your progress on every single topic in real time.
And you can see just how deep this thing goes. You've got smart time tracking, so you can see if you're going too fast or too slow compared to the top scores. You get these mastery graphs, so you can literally watch yourself get better at different subjects. It's all about pinpointing your exact weak spots, so you're not just practicing randomly, you're drilling down until you've truly mastered a concept. Now, they do have a free plan so you can try it out, which is pretty cool. But this table really shows you what you unlock when you upgrade. You go from just one diagnostic test to getting multiple, much deeper ones. Your access to that AI tutor, ARIA, jumps from just a few chats to over 150. And you get the keys to all the gamified practice stuff.
But, and this is really important, it's not all just about the AI and the algorithms. They're super clear that the human touch is just as crucial. This is where the real tutors step in to help you make sense of all the data and, actually mentor you.
And honestly, this quote from a student named Michael just says it all. He's like, yeah, the AI tools were amazing, but it was that one-on-one time with a real person, a perfect scorer no less, that completely changed the way he studied. That's the magic combination right there.
And their tutors cover a ton of ground. It's not just SAT and ACT prep. They offer help with AP and honors classes, essay coaching for your college applications, and even academic mentorship for kids as young as middle school.
Okay, so we've got the model down. It's this hybrid of AI tech and human smarts. But let's get to the bottom line. The question that really matters. Does it actually work? Let's look at some of the results from their students.
The first number they throw out is a big one. They report a 97% score improvement rate among their users. I mean, that's a seriously powerful claim that definitely makes you lean in a little closer.
Now let's put a face to that statistic. This is Kavita. After just 10 private sessions, her score shot up by 120 points. But listen to what she highlights. She says, I finally feel confident. That feeling, that mental shift, is often just as big a deal as the score itself.
Let's just pause on that number for a second. Plus 120 points. For a lot of students, a jump that big can completely rewrite the list of colleges they can realistically apply to. It's a game changer.
And here's a parent's take on the ACT side of things. Melissa saw her daughter's score go up by 4 points. But again, notice the theme? She says more than that, she finally felt confident. That's the part that really sticks with parents.
And this story from Sarah might be the most powerful one. She went in thinking a 1400 was out of her league, but with some real mentorship, she didn't just hit that goal, she completely smashed it and scored a 1510. That's what happens when you raise your own ceiling.
So after seeing all of this, the AI platform, the group boot camps, the one-on-one tutoring, you're probably asking yourself, okay, so which one is right for me? It's a fair question.
And Scholarsphere has a really straightforward, no-pressure answer. They basically tell everyone to start with the free diagnostic test. You take the test, you get a super detailed report on your performance, and then they give you expert advice on what plan might be the best fit for you. All of it, with zero upfront commitment.
So, we'll just leave you with this final thought. The promise here isn't just about getting a better score. It's about having a better, less stressful, and way more effective journey to get that score. So the real question to ask yourself is, how could a plan that's built just for you change your entire prep experience?